welcome to another edition of the Greater Britton and his WHB
Singular.
The singular. You heard it. There's no zzz on that one. Kevin is the only white boy in the building.
I killed the other ones.
Allegedly.
No, they're dead.
We dumped
by
them
my hands.
We dumped them in the Florida Gulf.
The alligators are eating them
We
now.
dumped them in the Florida swamp in the caves. Anywho, we might tap in with that guy a little later at some point.
Might do a check. So yeah, Garrett is
we might hit him with a wellness check.
The previous other WHB has moved.
It happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Florida. My name is Florida.
He's out of here. We traded him to
the Marlins?
Yeah.
No, Orlando. What are they?
Orlando has a baseball team?
They?
Fuck no, it's just the Florida.
Oh, and
Marlins.
Tampa Bay.
Oh, that's it. The Rays. Is that them? Are they Rays?
That's right.
That's them.
That's right. The ones that killed the alligator hunter.
They're good though. So we sent them to the Marlins.
They killed the alligator hunter.
We sent them to the Marlins.
Right.
Like
right. I thought we sent them to the Dolphins.
they're actually
as
good
the
too.
mascot.
No, that makes sense.
Do your dolphin?
That makes sense. We just learned I do a great dolphin impression.
Oh, man.
How did that? Oh, because you were asking what three animals.
Yeah.
If you could bind yourself and be.
Oh, yeah. What were yours? Let's start with that. What were your three animals?
It was orca.
No. Well, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Lion.
And your original was a lion, a tiger, and
because I didn't
goat.
know. Because I didn't know if we were going with land.
Yeah, I get you.
And I chose.
Originally.
Right. I went with three land. I said lion.
Tiger.
Eagle. No, it was lion.
You said tiger.
Eagle.
No, you didn't do flying one until I said hawk, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, hawk. I like flying.
What
things.
were they?
You said lion, another big cat. It was like panther.
Yeah.
And then you said those goats that could scale walls. Yeah, ibex goat.
Those A.
Hey man, you know what? As far as like
that's an apex. That's it.
If you got a few of those, you could buy a woman in some countries.
I feel like you could buy a woman
with a dowry.
In any country. Oh, I mean,
you gotta have goats or chickens or something.
Well, it's just one goat.
Just one goat. That's all you're worth.
One goat.
Only one goat.
It is very fertile goat.
One goat. Bring many goat.
Many goat.
Don't take
many goat and much milk.
Don't take goat man to goat to make goat.
This goat very fertile like my daughter. Anywho, you guys are racist.
Interesting.
Just kidding. What's up, motherfucker?
What's up, man? How you doing? It's been a minute. Oh, welcome back. We did like a minute of an episode with Garrett while he was still in town. We got bored. I'm sure you did too.
I don't even remember the content of those 20 minutes. I was so
I don't know. We asked him to tell a story, and then we were both like,
right. Oh, you're done? Yeah, good. Okay, good story. We done here? Cool.
Yeah, but I was also exhausted that day.
We both were exhausted.
So apologies to our listeners. I apologize.
That's if we even decided to air that because
well, now we have to.
I guess we kind of do, huh?
So who you want to start with? Are you connected on the thing? You want to do some calls?
Should I Bluetooth?
Bluetooth in. Let's do some calls. Let's get it kicked off, man.
This is going to be our tap in day, folks. We got
tapping in.
We're going to tap into
the magic.
One of my favorite women on this planet. You know,
Daisy's right here.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's my favorite woman.
I was just about to say. I mean, I'm sure we'll tap into who she and what she. Anywho, I got to get on the. I got to get my Bluetooth straight first.
Yeah, let me connect that
for you. Tooth old day blue.
Cut this part out. Roadcaster Pro 2.
That's it.
Road.
I'm all over the road. Still spinning. I don't think is it connected? Does it say I'm connected?
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right. Let's
give it a ring. Who we calling? Give us a little intro first.
We will call her Kay.
Does she know that? So that
I call her Kay.
Okay, so we're not going to get wires crossed like saying real proper names and stuff.
I mean, that's a post, baby. That's what we might.
Well, I'd like less.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Anybody that deals with me at this point in my life, You got to deal with her. So, it's something like this is a staple. Like put it this way, when
like Staples, that was easy.
Yeah, and I'm a bunch of paper. Well, yes, yes. Like life is real easy with her. Like
I see. Okay.
Like me and like we just fit. She gets me, and
you fit.
Yeah, we fit in each other's lives seamlessly. Like,
I bet you fit in each other's lives seamlessly.
Okay, yeah, safe bet. But nah, I met her like right at like what was that? What year was this? Like 2019. That's the year my house burned down and shit. She literally knew me for like a month and a half, 2-3 months, and let me live at her house because she was back and forth between here and Arizona. Like she literally gave me a key. Was like, I'll be in Arizona for the next 3 weeks, but you stay here as long as you want. Like she's an ace. Like this I call her Kaybae if we're just gonna be if we're gonna put it all.
She's a homie.
She's, in the words of the great Aaron Hall, a homie lover friend. Yeah, I said it.
Confused.
Yeah, that's because you're white and happily married. But that's what Daisy is to you, homie lover friend. But like,
I see what you mean.
Homie wifey friend.
Okay, I got you. I see what you mean then.
Homie wifey friend. I
thought you were saying this dude was that, but no, it's K.
What dude?
I don't know. You said something.
There's been dude talked about.
You know what? I'm missing Garrett.
Yeah, weirdo. See, these HBs, they're weird, bro. I tell you.
Fail. Kevin, fail.
These W's.
Hey. You told me I'm 8%. So one of those W.
And I fucked around.
One of those W slashes is not. I'm more like a B with a line.
Enough of you. We're calling K.
All right.
Get off the crazy. Weird.
Inconceivable.
Here we go.
Hello.
Here we go.
There we
Now
are.
You are live.
Hello.
Hello.
The Greater Britain and White Boy. I'm sorry.
I think it's just the Greater Britain podcast.
I don't know, man. You gotta earn.
I'm just here, man.
You gotta earn the H back, nigga. No, I'm just kidding. You a WHB. Jeez. Anywho, K. What's up, baby?
I'm the one who stuck around.
You are. Hey, touche. If anybody's a token in my life right now, it's you, motherfucker. Touche. You right. My bad. He's WHB as fuck. I'm sorry. Anyways.
Hi, K.
Hi, how are you?
K meet K.
Good.
K meet K.
K. I like another K.
It's a whole bunch
one
of Ks.
more, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, one more and I'd be lighting the fire up in here.
We couldn't have one more. We could have two or just us two.
Right.
Yeah,
4 is cool.
4, I don't know. What's the maybe. Anywho, how's it going in the old? What is this?
Where we calling? Where are you at? Tell us about yourself. I mean, you do the thing.
So I gave you a little intro before we called. I said, this is my I said this is my homie lover friend. That
and then compared it to my wife, the love of my life.
No, you did.
I know. I was like,
oh, you're right. I said, but I guess with your tech, it would be a homie wifey friend.
Yeah, there you go.
But I said, so any women listening with an agenda in my life have to understand that.
You better get him with
I
the
come
test
with
tubes.
it.
Boom.
What's that?
She comes with it.
There you go.
Said. I said this.
Yes.
She's the.
When did you first meet Britton?
I met Britton right before COVID.
It's 2019.
And 2019 or like right before
summer.
it kicked off, or was it already kind of kicked off
like
and then we were opening and closing?
It was like October 2019.
Oh, so right before.
Like 6 months before.
Because 20 is when it shit shut down.
I was, put it this way, I was at her house when Kobe died, bro.
Is this one of your COVID, what do you call them? Pods? People?
Kind of sore.
With those with that game you told me about with what's his face? Christian?
She did. I might have taken you to Becky's like once or twice, but she was back at, that was when she was in Arizona a lot during this time, during COVID.
Where they didn't believe in it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, it was weird. It was super weird. But it was nice. I felt a lot more free to roam about.
I can imagine. She's a roamer.
Yeah.
The one.
I can't sit still long.
But
yeah, I met him.
Until it comes to a nigga like me, she stay for. Never mind. Go ahead, what girl? What were you saying?
We always find our way back.
It's yeah. She's a constant. She's inconsistently consistent.
You guys are like tractor beams.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
It's like every now and again, one of us sends an alarm goes up.
Right? She's like, I feel something from the west.
I must tap it. So you remember on your birthday when I had to walk out of fucking Roosterfish to have a conversation? This is...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We had to hash some things out.
What did you have to hash out?
No,
we can't go there.
Oh, okay. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was a mix up.
Is there any part of this you actually want listeners to hear about, or should we skip ahead?
Yeah, we should. Let's just say it was a mix up, and that
this is not a public mix up.
She needed to understand, or just be. We just needed to reestablish who we were.
I am the captain now.
To each other. You know, a lot of shit had happened that had we hadn't talked in like a year, you know? And a bunch of shit had happened within that time that kind of just, it was like, we just needed,
it's so a big
we needed to talk about that shit
I got you.
before we could.
Was this after she'd heard any of this? Because you're one of our listeners, right?
Not yet.
I am.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Everyone should be like her.
Oh, I love it.
Everyone.
And you should ignore, if you're not feeling it. It's like, I get notes that it's like, what is this actually about? That's the whole point. We're like a Seinfeld for Black America.
Boom.
No, I laugh the whole way through.
It's called, it's logged under comedy, motherfuckers. Like, that's what the fuck is.
But my second subcategory is relationships.
Boom. It's coexistence. This is a podcast about.
I think if anything, Britton and I, we have that understanding.
Nice. A relationship understanding.
Well, just a coexistence. Like
you know him and you're not. Sorry, you go on.
Why don't you let her thank you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go on.
No, I know who he is, and he had given me a rundown of what the show is about. So initially, when I would hear something, I was like, "Wait, what?" And then I would just laugh at it, honestly, because he's never been untruthful with me. I'm
not an untruthful.
I appreciate that more.
Boom.
Nice.
And people,
living in truth is really important.
Especially motherfuckers that know me, like, and that are listening to this that might feel some kind of way. It's like, this ain't really shots fired. It's just kind of like, it kind of is though. It's like,
I mean, you just said people who might feel a certain way listening.
It's like, dude,
that felt like the right sound.
One, if you should know me well enough to know, I don't give a fuck about how you feel. One, and two, most of these stories are from when I was in my fucking 20s, nigga. Like, this is
right. If I wanted somebody who was like gonna watch their P's and Q's, we wouldn't be doing this.
Like, dude, like who wants to hear a nigga talk about going to church or fucking kumbayas and shit, nigga? Like,
we could be doing this on a Christian radio show, and then they would want to hear that,
bruh.
Well,
they be trying to exercise us, huh? Go ahead, girl.
One thing is I don't ask any questions that I don't want to know the answer to.
We said that before, for sure.
No, but I just think it's unrealistic for people to live in that fantasy land of what they want to hear.
I get it. I also think like past is past. Like the minute you meet somebody, you're a clean slate. And like it's from then on. Like there might be stuff that comes up from the past, but you got to put it in perspective of that's the past.
Boom. It don't have shit to do with you. My past is my past. And our
go
ahead, girl.
Sorry. No, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Our whatever future we may have together, it depends on us, nigga. It don't depend on either one of our fucking past. Like our past determine who we are as people, not how we have to coexist with who comes after that. Like our past it makes or breaks us, nigga. Like you gonna be a victim of your past or you gonna learn from your past and move accordingly. Like And when somebody comes into your life that is completely open about who the fuck they are as a person, nigga, you have a choice to deal with that. And if you think you could change that, that's a you fucking problem. If you're talking about me as the nigga on the other side of that, like, I told you who I was, so you could choose to fucking deal with it, not to think that you could fucking change it. Like, you can't.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of there are a lot of women hopers. Like they think like, okay, this is what he said, but I was just hoping that after all this time he would want to be this way for me.
So like somebody, you mean like they even hearing the facts as the person is, for instance, then you're like, then they'll think, oh wait, maybe he wasn't being honest, even though he was saying I'm being honest with who I am. They're like, maybe he's going to change, or do you mean that they could change from that person?
I think they think that they can change
me from being that type of person.
Okay.
And
I'm not like that. I'm a realist. Like if you tell me this is who you are, this is who you are.
Boom. And
I can make the choice on whether or not I want to be around for it.
Why would you want to change any motherfucking body anyway, nigga? Like that's a recipe for destruction in its own fucking right. Like,
right. I've admitted I'm an alien. He's still doing this with me.
Boom. Like we gotta coexist, nigga. Some like you here, nigga, might as well.
But no, that's really interesting. That that seems like
finest.
That seems like a huge common flaw in like a lot of relationships I see, at least here in LA with friends of mine.
In general, I have so many girlfriends that I hear. I was just hoping. I'm like, yeah, but he said he didn't want to have kids, or he said he didn't want to be in a relationship. What made you think that was going to change? And I've never.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shit, he was not.
I was like so into what she's saying.
Like,
I missed the board.
Like, I see why he's looking at me like, oh,
she's cool.
Shit. Right, literally. I'm like, nigga, hit the fucking ball hard. No.
So what if this isn't too personal? Like, how old are you? I'm just curious. Like, are you into a millennial or like Gen X? Are you a Gen Z? What are they? What's the next one?
I'm
just curious.
I'm 38, so that would make me a millennial.
All right.
But I'm also from a very rural area, so it's like being a Gen X.
I kind of get it. You're from Arizona, you said, grew up, or somewhere else?
No, I'm from Idaho.
Idaho. I'm from Texas originally, like a suburb of a town. So I kind of get that. And I'm a little older than you, so very, very similar generation. Hey, turn your sound off on your phone.
Whoopsies.
And we're doing something right now.
I know, but this is the second
So you met him in LA, or you were in Arizona?
We met at 3110.
Okay.
On Main
Street. You go back and forth.
We have mutual friends that literally this nigga was telling, because he had seen 3110 was like my mecca, so this nigga was always around and he's seen a lot of the shenanigans and shit that I was up to. He was like, nigga, I got a homegirl that's like perfect for you. Like she's literally you in white woman form. And he was telling her the same shit about me. So finally she...
Yeah, and that makes me nervous. There's other people like you out there.
Like she ends up at 3110, right? And like me and her end up talking to each other like outside.
Probably for the rest of the night.
No. Listen, smoking patio. Like we talked for like 15, 20 minutes. She go back inside. I go back inside and I meet up with the homeboy. That's the common homie. And we're talking to shit. And then she's walking towards us. He's like, oh shit, yeah, there goes. That's the one I've been telling you about right there. I'm like, nigga, we was
I just met her
talking for 20 minutes, nigga, and you're right, nigga. He's like, nah, you playing. Like, she walks up to me and gives me a hug, and then I'm like, dude, like, you trying to go back outside? Like
I'm going with you.
Like straight up, like we was.
That's cool.
We tapped.
It's nice to
as soon as we met, like that nigga. That's
eye to eye. Somebody.
That's the one thing that nigga brought to the table.
That's it.
He's right,
bro.
He's one of those guys. Huh?
I saved that nigga from getting beat up by two of the coldest. He's a weird black dude. We don't need to talk about him.
I gotta say, I mean, that's how I met my wife. I was introduced by a friend, and like that friend, he choiced himself out of our lives by bad choices.
Some people, and he's that kind of nigga.
It works that way.
He's that kind of nigga. He's exactly that kind of nigga, bro. Like,
yes.
It's sad to say that, but that happens.
You make your bed, you sleep, and it's like
you reap what you sow.
He's kind of one of them niggas that like wants to be that kind of nigga though, like he's
not built like us.
He acts like it. He ain't right. Right.
He would like to think he is that guy, but he's absolutely not.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. He's like.
But back to y'all.
So
when's the last time y'all hung out?
A month ago.
Yeah. You kicked it. Just. I bet.
We kicked it.
Yes, we did.
We kicked it.
It was great.
Where'd you go to like Top Golf or something?
We went.
Oh, we didn't leave.
Listen, it was a great weekend. We did not go to Top Golf. We went to a little town.
What town?
Pound? No.
Oh yeah, that's Pound, Arizona. It's right outside of Phoenix.
Boom. So you've been there.
It was always hot, too hot. I went right through.
It was hot as fuck. But luckily, we were indoors the whole time.
That's right. AC works great there.
Man. Crisp.
Oh, fantastic.
I feel like I sleep so good in like hot climates where AC is just, you go inside. I mean, like when my family reunion I went to, it was like 99, 102. And then I go inside and the AC hits and I'm like,
68,
like 10 seconds.
Right. And fully, right. I get it.
It's not like that in LA though. It's just hot all day in the summer, and here it's like you're freezing.
But
inside.
the nights but the nights though.
Every night is 70 degrees here in LA. It's
like we have perfect.
True.
Summer nights are beyond perfect.
Every song about summer nights, they lived in LA.
Ain't nothing like them.
Yeah,
nights.
no, that's true. I do miss that.
I mean, the movie business moved here because there's not a lot of rain.
Boom! They could film daytime shit at night and with the right lighting, like.
Yeah,
she knows.
But no, I've lived all over, and I love this. I've never been to Idaho though. That's I've never been to the Northwest, right? Like I want to go to the Montana, Idaho, like those places to see the parks and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's gorgeous. There's nothing like it.
We'll ride some horses.
I mean,
they have that too.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah.
What are you thinking about here?
So last time.
He's like staring off into the distance. I don't know what to do.
Nothing.
I don't know.
Just.
What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about
Pound, Arizona. Population 2.
Yeah.
I went through a town in Arkansas. Get this.
With the best horse and cowgirl.
It was called Booger Hollow.
Booger Hollow.
Population 8. And it's literally this one family incorporated their own town in the middle of the big highway where everyone has to go through so that they could sell them things like those hurricane meters, the redneck hurricane meters. It's like there's a thing hanging on a stick. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like if it's windy,
it's an ometer.
If it's windy, it's moving. If it's a hurricane, it's gone. Like that's the
tachometer, I believe.
It's not.
I think it's a tachometer.
It's some redneck shit they made up. But it's like population 8.
Bruh, yeah, and they're like all family members, and it's all booger noses. What was it? Sugar boogers?
Booger Hollow.
Booger Hollows.
Hey, they might be population 16 by now.
Bruh, grandkids.
Man, and they don't care about inbreeding out there.
Bruh, there's 8 of them there, nigga. That's the only option.
8 is enough.
Unless you're not gonna let them move away. 8 is it?
Well,
not if they're pure breeds.
According to who's it? The dog food guy.
If they're pure breeds, we can't get enough. That's the problem with this goddamn country.
Well, I mean, the Bible's true. We're all inbred. Adam and Eve.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. But
at what point does it get
weird? We talked about this. No, it doesn't.
Well, we must have been real smart back then.
It doesn't because it don't make sense. It says Adam and Eve are the only motherfuckers, right? Then they have Cain and Abel, and then fucking Cain gets kicked out, and then he goes to whatchamacallit and meets a whole bunch of people. How's that happen?
I'm not so sure that's the exact.
It is. I mean, I'm saying it like real.
Well, then.
But that's what happens.
That seems like a big flaw in the Adam and Eve theory.
Cain
in the Bible itself.
Slew Abel.
So you telling me
to Antioch or
the first book of the Bible contradicts itself?
It's yes.
Oh, okay.
The whole book is a contradiction.
Well, no, I know that, but I didn't know it was that early.
You know what I just? Yeah,
I thought it was like when Jesus came around. It's like to figure out that old shit.
This is what I'm trying to tell. This is what I've been saying every time we talk about the Bible. That's what I say. It's like I get it as a believer, quote unquote. Like I get it, and this is what I just learned. Like in the last few weeks
at Bible study.
No, just
Just with your homies at the bar reading the Bible?
No, nigga. I was watching some shit on History Channel. It's a new documentary about
Fake stuff?
And it's our dude. It's the archaeologist dude with the goggles and the fucking
The wild hair. So the one that does the alien ones?
That Jesus, that the story of Jesus is the most recent version of that story. Like there's like 12 other.
Well, Muhammad was basically the same story in the Quran.
There's 12 other versions of this exact story that go back at least 30,000 BC.
When they started making the cats.
Well, no, you remember you told us that the cats came around 100 something.
No, I just mean that you said they were tested
when they were spliced. Exactly. Yeah. When they were.
So back to religion.
When they were Anamrad, a nigga into.
Are you Christian? You raised Christian in Idaho?
No, she's raised Britton.
I was raised Christian, but
joined the cult of Britton apparently.
It ain't a cult, nigga. They all got.
No. You were raised Christian.
Right.
I was raised Christian, but when I went to college, I took religion, and I just came to understand that I don't follow any of them.
Big money.
So she's into Muhammad now.
My name is Britton.
Me and God are cool. They're great stories and principles
nigga.
And religion.
No, I like it. I'm not trying. I'm just want to know.
Muhammad.
Yeah, no, I just
white person praise to Muhammad.
What are you talking about? He was a prophet.
But this is a white woman we talking.
That was a joke, but anyway.
Yeah, a bad one.
There are white Muslims.
Let's say it was a dark joke.
But
she's not white. She's like sun-kissed.
Like a Greek?
She's like
Greek, or did your self-tanner rub off?
She's like alabaster.
Oh no,
that is like the whitest white color.
Yeah.
Isn't alabaster like whiter than white? Isn't that how you say white but whiter? Like,
anywho, don't matter.
But no, so you were, but you're spiritual. You're like agnostic, maybe.
Oh,
that there is something, but you don't really care.
I can't really,
and you have your own relationship with religion, etc.
He stayed trying to make somebody identify with a fucking religion.
No,
bruh,
you say where you're at. There is a label for that. It's not a problem.
I grew up Christian. Whatever. Just okay, fine. I'm gonna stay out.
You can tell a lot about someone by their denomination.
Yes and no.
Like I don't fuck with Pentecostals.
Yes and no. Well, that's it. Yes and no, because it depends on if they're active in there. Like
if I need to buy a snake,
motherfuckers were just born into a religion, so they claim that.
Of course, yeah, no, of course.
And then they're just sinning ass, hoe ass, weird ass people,
Yeah.
No, I know,
like
Mormons or Seventh Day Adventists.
Sorry, I know some cool Mormons, but I don't understand.
I do too. I know.
What's to understand?
The only person I've ever seen completely do the dance at the end of what was that movie with Eat It Tina? You know, like the nerd guy.
I was about to say
Pedro for president.
Oh,
Napoleon Dynamite. The only person I've seen do.
I thought he was talking about eating the cake, Eddie, man.
So the only person I've seen do that dance at the end of that show, right, the end of that movie, in its entirety to the music, was at a Mormon wedding. This Mormon guy, because obviously they're not partying, and that's all they have to do. That's all they're getting into is copying Napoleon Dynamite.
We all know.
Well, I think he might be Mormon, the guy.
Oh, is that why he's a Mormon hero?
Yeah, I think so, because he's from Southern Idaho.
And then they were like, come to Scientology, and his career went.
Did it?
That's another one.
Is that because he didn't? Like, he didn't go.
Is that what happened?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure that movie gets some pretty decent.
No, I just mean like. He's doing fine. Anybody who has that kind of career is great. But I'm saying he started to be in bigger and bigger pictures, and then suddenly he just kind of disappeared off the scene. And I'm not sure.
Because he probably went against his Mormon ways.
And a lot of motherfuckers, this is what I'm saying.
He probably drank caffeine.
Or he hit his number and said, cool, I'm out. Let me go.
They drink caffeine.
You never listen.
If they're serious, they don't. Oh, wait, no, they just recently allowed caffeine. That's right.
Yeah, I see Mormons out here drinking caffeine.
But no, that's a reason. It was like 2 years ago. The Mormons were like, it's okay. Caffeine's okay now.
But I don't think the girls can wear tank tops yet.
They shouldn't.
No,
they have to cover their shoulders.
I was about to say, if you're
not covered from neck to wrist, I don't even give you the time of day.
If shoulders are if anything between neck and ankle is out, bitch, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, man. If I see some ankle out,
take it out back, bitch. You are about to get a punishment.
Man, don't take us to the beach.
What? Hey, yeah, I got beachfront property in Idaho. I want to sell you.
Coastal, next to the koi pond.
Listen, man. Shout out to all the Mormon hoes.
Hey,
no, I'm just kidding.
You know, if you're having a problem with your sister wives, Britton's here to help you out.
I don't have problem. Oh, I thought you.
To the Mormon hoes, the ones that are married to like 3 women and a man.
Yeah, get you a nigga that knows how to keep peace. I don't know, bro.
That sounds.
I don't.
What would you? How would you feel in a relationship, Kay? In a multiple women and one man, like marriage, where you're all sister wives?
I mean, I've thought about it. I couldn't be the first one because there's too much emotion involved.
Oh, because you feel like the first one would be.
I'm gonna let her finish, but I know.
Okay, please go on.
Go ahead, Kay.
I wouldn't want to go through the emotional part of being the first one because it's like a different bond. And the first one is always the most jealous and insecure. Whereas like if I was like a secondary, then I would be like the fun one.
Like,
and I wouldn't have the same expectations.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, please finish.
No, I'm
there's third and fourth too to think about.
No, first of all.
Oh well, I would still be how I am to number 3 and 4.
Okay,
but I wouldn't get jealous like number 1
because you already joining.
Because it would be my choice to join as a
Maybe they were just early on the unicorn thing.
I see. Here's the thing. I know what she's saying, and I get it, and I love it.
I was kind of going to ask that about the jealousy thing. Because, like, do you think the first one's always? Do you think it's always news?
Okay, Kevin.
To the first one.
Let me just explain this to you because this is she.
Please
this
do.
is why I love. This is why she is who she is to me. Is because she understands that I have a child with a woman who's insane, and in that woman's mind,
we need to bleep that,
she needs to be one. That's why
number 1.
Right.
Got it.
And that's she.
But you're not Mormon when you got together. So I'm saying, like, what if a woman...
I am more man than any motherfucker. Never mind. What?
I'm not going to take that the way I wanted to spin that. But...
you can't spin that thing. I am a...
So, like, you're not Mormon. So, like, when a woman marries a Mormon man, like we're saying, the first one, wouldn't they expect
Why are you
future sister wives?
Some shit I don't know about? I'm telling you.
I mean, honestly, I don't think that they explain to the woman all of the complexities.
There
of it.
you go.
Listen.
I see what you're saying. That's where I was going to think. Yeah.
They don't even talk about sex until their wedding day.
Women's comfortability.
And they still don't know.
That's why you can't ask me how I don't give a fuck about how Mormons do their fucking polyamory shit. We've talked about this. What my, not success, but like my,
body count.
No, nigga, like my happiness or my house, so to speak, in 10 years or so looks like, something like this.
Like a harem.
So to speak.
No,
because I don't want them all in the same place.
So everybody got their own place in another country. Hold down the fort. I'll be there for a few months.
It's some that can coexist together and it's some that just exist.
When we think of these kind of relationships with multiple women and a man, like Mormon and that kind of shit, or like a harem or whatever, you always think of like, oh, well, then they're not working. Like maybe the dude has a good job or whatever.
No, they're all working.
But here's the thing. Yes. But that's what I was going to say.
I've always said
I actually think the reality of it.
When everybody's in the same house,
all the women working.
Bitches work. This nigga's a pimp.
Yeah,
no.
Mormon pimp.
It ain't no well. Like,
Mormon pimp.
Fuck what name you put before Sweetback, nigga. That's
Mormon
pimp,
Sweetback.
Nigga. If you got a house full of bitches that are bringing home the bacon, you pimping.
Maybe the Mormons invented pimping.
And at the end of the
day, you guys have like,
go ahead.
Probably. When each woman has like 4 and 5 kids, I mean, one man isn't going to be able to handle all of that.
You're right.
Like
we need a bunch of bitches in here, babe. We need a house full of babysitters.
Her titty milk spoiled. Use number 3.
Somebody would put titty out and feed
honestly,
this baby.
That's the thing. That's the only thing that like really made me like think, like consider the thought of it. Was
only thing these ass
like
cheeks.
Sometimes I don't want to be cupcaked in the house. Sometimes I just want to go do what I need to do and go see number 3.
Wait a minute.
No, she's saying she's a woman with a stable of men.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying.
This is why nigga, we are aware of each other.
No, I love it. It's great. You guys are cool.
And it is what it is, nigga. Yeah. We are each other's comfort space, and life ain't comfortable. So there's other life.
Yeah, Britton's got some problems, okay?
I mean, don't we all?
What are you running for politics over there?
Not this nigga, man. This motherfucker's perched in his fucking castle in fucking Midtown with his.
Yeah, no, I heard you and Daisy are amazing,
bruh.
Yeah, we got a good thing going.
Kev traded in his problems for us.
OG.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what you guys wanted. You know, so
no, we were both like on the same trajectory page in like what we want out of life when we met. And it just, it's one of those things where we like, if we had met 5 years before, 10 years before, 15 years before, like we probably would have been attracted to each other, but like our timing would not have worked.
Life
period.
The biggest factor of life and shit's working and succeeding in life is timing. Like if shit,
it's taking the opportunity
at the wrong time, it won't work.
It's knowing that opportunity is happening. That's the timing, because the timing is you can't say it's luck.
That's the white way. I never used the.
I know, but timing sounds. It feels like luck, but no, it's like take advantage of what is there in front of you. Because that's the timing.
If you don't have the necessary tools to facilitate what's being put in front of you at this time,
then you need more sister wives.
Probably not going. That might be the solution, but I'm saying so success is when timing meets preparation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can't succeed if one of those is missing. If it's the wrong time, but you're prepared, you're working at a dead end job. But if it's the right time and you ain't prepared, now you on the job and you can't fucking do it successfully.
100%.
So it's
I see that in the film business a lot.
Boom. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I was talking about in episode 1 that got fucking someone mad is she talking about I'm comparing this bitch to Mabel. It's like, no, bitch, I'm saying timing. Anywho, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
But it's at the end of the day, nigga, what you know keeps you in the door. The timing and who you know, nigga, gets you in that motherfucker. Life is about timing.
Yeah.
Well,
but even like with that.
Like sorry, that's what me and her time. We met each other at the. Me and her met each other at the. We were both coming out. We were both coming out of some fucked up situations. You know. Luckily for her or for us, like, because I met her right when I was coming out of May. Like literally, like I had just saw
within a year, right?
It was like within the few months, like I had just saw her, like, and
how do you think Britton's changed since then?
Oh, that's a question and a half.
How's it?
Right.
How he's changed? I feel like I don't know. He's always been pretty thorough. I feel like he just
like a solid same person. So I'm curious. Yeah.
So he. Are you? Wait.
From her point of view,
because I feel like she heard that question as because she didn't know me. Are you asking just how have I changed since I've met her?
Yeah, like she's known you since you met, and it's been 5 years,
right?
And so, like, I'm just curious because I only met Britton a year or two ago.
Nah, well, yeah,
and just
but I think how has he changed or grown? His daughter really changed a lot of things.
Centered the dude, huh?
Where
it just put things in perspective, and it became his priority and focus. And so the conversations that we had just evolved into more practical and a better way of understanding each other. So I mean, him and our timing has never been on par. But I think the good thing about it now is that it's okay. We just enjoy, the present time that we have when we're with each other.
You sound like a present person. I like that.
Yeah, I really enjoy him when I'm around him, when I talk to him. But we have conversations about what's going on in our lives. So it's easy for me to not have expectations.
Y'all talk about the future?
Not really. We have, but not in
not your future together. I just meant future, period.
She not
okay. I'm just curious.
Because
honestly, since he had his daughter, I understood what kind of responsibility that was. So I understand that I can't have any expectations.
That's why
of him.
Boom. That's why
here again.
With her, it's always I fuck with you as a person. What's up now? Yes, I always got you as a homie. In the future, that's the extent of our future talk is we fuck with each other on a basic fundamental human level. So I always got you as a counterpart, as a friend. But
I'm sick of having a bunch of bitches. Yeah. I want a solid woman.
This nigga. I took that from a previous episode. It seemed apropos.
I know. I was like, wait a second.
You just changed tone. No. I've been dropping these on him, dropping bombs on him right here.
Doing this shit ever.
So once I got this new machine, I was like, oh shit, I can preload his quotes.
He upgraded equipment like 5-6 episodes ago, and every episode I get a new me.
I got another one. Hang on. I haven't had a use for this yet.
Bro, we don't have to ask about the nurses. The nurses are always bangers. I don't give a fuck what facility you're in.
He is in line.
He's not wrong on that one.
It's way
at all.
It's way less unattractive nurses than the attractive. I'm telling you. Yeah.